What if I told you that an ordinary-looking Washington quarter hiding in a jar, tucked away in your dresser, or forgotten inside an old coin collection could be worth far more than just 25 cents? Today, we're revealing one of the most searched Washington quarters among collectors. The 1960 Washington quarter with no mint mark. At first glance, it looks completely ordinary. It may even have scratches, dark toning, or black spots from decades of circulation. Most people would spend it without a second thought. But here's where things get interesting. Some 1960 quarters have features that collectors pay serious attention to. Certain examples with exceptional preservation, striking quality, or rare mint errors have sold for far more than face value. The difference between a common quarter and a valuable one can come down to tiny details that many people never notice. So before you spend another quarter, stay with me until the end of this video. I'll show you exactly what to look for, which mistakes collectors avoid, and why some Washington quarters have surprised owners with impressive values. Coin number 1. Welcome back to Coin Master USA, the channel where we uncover America's most fascinating coins and help you learn what makes them collectible. If you enjoy discovering hidden treasures, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next rare coin hunt. Now let's begin with coin number 1. The year was 1960. The United States was experiencing rapid change, and millions of Washington quarters were being produced for everyday commerce. At the Philadelphia Mint, quarters were struck without a mint mark, which is why many 1960 quarters don't have one. Because so many were made, most 1960 no-mint mark quarters are common and are worth close to their face value if they've been heavily circulated. But that isn't the whole story. Experienced collectors know that not every coin from a common year is the same. They carefully inspect every detail: the sharpness of the strike, the condition of the surfaces, the original luster, and whether the coin shows unusual mint errors. These characteristics can make a dramatic difference in desirability and value. If your quarter has dark toning or black spots, don't assume it's automatically valuable or worthless. Black spots can result from age, storage conditions, or environmental exposure. While they often reduce collector appeal, they don't tell the whole story. A professional examination is the best way to determine whether the coin has collectible qualities beyond its appearance. In the next part, we'll look at the specific features that can make a 1960 Washington quarter much more interesting to collectors, including the rare characteristics that everyone should know before spending one. Next up, coin number 2. Coin 2, 1998 Washington quarter, no mint mark. Transition. Just when you thought the first coin was exciting, wait until you hear about coin number 2, the 1998 Washington quarter. Millions of Americans have handled this coin without giving it a second thought. It has passed through cash registers, vending machines, piggy banks, and old jars for decades. But what if one of those ordinary-looking quarters isn't so ordinary after all? Let's find out. At first glance, a 1998 Washington quarter with no mint mark may look worn, with scratches, black spots, or signs of years in circulation. Many people assume an old-looking coin must be valuable. The truth is more interesting. Age alone doesn't determine value. What collectors really look for are exceptional condition, unusual mint errors, and eye appeal. Imagine opening an old family coin box and finding a 1998 quarter that has never been cleaned, still showing sharp details and an unusually strong strike. That's when experienced collectors begin paying closer attention. Now here's where the mystery begins. Some 1,998 Washington quarters have been discovered with genuine mint errors, including doubled dies, off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and other production mistakes. These are much scarcer than ordinary circulation coins and can be worth significantly more than face value, depending on the error and condition. If your coin has black spots, don't assume they make it rare. Black spots are often caused by environmental exposure or storage conditions. By themselves, they usually do not increase value. The important question is whether the coin also has a legitimate mint error or unusually high grade. Take a close look at George Washington's portrait. Examine the lettering around the rim. Inspect the eagle on the reverse. Even tiny differences can matter to collectors. Professional grading services evaluate coins based on preservation, originality, and authenticity. A certified high-grade example can be far more desirable than an ordinary circulated coin. That's why experienced collectors never rush to spend an older quarter before checking it carefully. Could your 1,998 quarter simply be worth 25 cents? Yes. Could it be an interesting collectible if it has a genuine mint error or exceptional preservation? Absolutely. That's the excitement of coin collecting. You never know what you'll discover until you look closely. So before you spend another quarter, inspect it under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. You might not find a fortune, but you could uncover a fascinating piece of U.S. minting history that deserves a place in your collection. And remember, we've still got one more coin to reveal. And it might be the most surprising coin in today's countdown. Next up, coin number 3. 1963 Washington quarter. No mint mark. We've reached the final coin in today's countdown. And this one has fascinated collectors for decades. The 1963 Washington quarter. At first glance, it doesn't look like a treasure. It's an old silver quarter that may show years of circulation, worn details, and even dark toning from decades of storage. Most people would never think twice about it. But experienced collectors know one important fact. Not every 1963 quarter is created equal. Because these quarters were struck in 90% silver, they already have intrinsic value above their face value. Beyond that, collectors search for exceptional examples with original mint luster, razor-sharp details, and rare mint errors. So what should you look for? Start with the date and confirm it reads 1963, then check the reverse. If there's no mint mark, the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. That's normal for this issue and isn't a rarity by itself. Next, inspect the lettering. Look closely at Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date for signs of doubling. Examine the edge for unusual strike errors die cracks or off-center features. Genuine mint errors can make a coin much more interesting to collectors. If your coin has black spots or heavy wear, don't assume it's valuable because of that alone. Those features are usually the result of age or environmental exposure, and often reduce collector appeal rather than increase it. The biggest surprises come from coins that have remained in exceptional condition for more than 60 years, or that display authentic mint errors confirmed by experts. That's why smart collectors never rush to spend an older silver quarter. They inspect every detail, compare it with known varieties, and, if they believe they've found something special, consider having it authenticated by a professional grading service. So before you toss that old quarter back into your change jar, take another look. You may simply have a historic silver coin, or you might discover a collectible that's far more desirable than you expected. This is exactly why coin collecting is so exciting. Every coin tells a story, and sometimes the smallest details make the biggest difference. If you enjoyed today's countdown, subscribe to Coin Master USA, because our next video will reveal even more fascinating American coins that collectors are searching for right now.